We are in Vienna, Austria.
We are.
It is probably 8-ish a.m. We got here at 6 on a night train that was terrible.
So bad. We just can't sleep on trains is what we learned. We do a terrible job.
Like, just sitting up awake through the whole night.
And they're just all full. I think that's part of it. Is they're all full. So it's like the Harry Potter train car, but filled with 6 people. It's hard to sleep in.
Yeah, they have bed ones. They're just way more expensive, so we didn't do that. But at least Austria has actual benches. Unlike so many other European cities.
Thank God.
Yesterday in Venice, if we sat down near a marble column in the square, they had paid multiple people to go around and say, you can't sit there.
You'd be like,
all day long to people. So at least here, we can sit. It's cute. I'll show you some of the buildings. That's the Opera House, because this is the home of Mozart. That's something else. It looks like a bank, and then that's the art museum. So we've almost made it to the square. We're going very slowly because we're exhausted.
We cannot wait until... Oh my God, look at that dog.
Giant dog.
He's such a good boy. We can't wait until we're able to check into our Airbnb, and we will immediately go to sleep.
But that's not till earliest 1 o'clock,
so
most
long.
likely 3 o'clock. So we're trying. We have all day from wake up to go to sleep tomorrow to explore the town. So we don't feel a need to see everything, but it's also like, why would we waste 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. doing absolutely nothing? But we might just have to do that.
We're just gonna take it slow. Sit on a lot of benches.
Yeah. Drink some coffees. So we are in a cafe, and it's incredible. It has public bathrooms and free water. Unheard of. And now we're trying this homemade croissant, and it fell off the plate.
Rookie mistake. Did you get any almond?
I don't think so. It's very crunchy in a good way.
Huh.
I'm curious about the filling. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Second gotten any yet.
Got a hair on the plate. I like the croissant.
That's the filling.
Yummy.
It's very good. It's also for like $5, so that's a bummer.
That's true. That's okay.
Oh, thank you.
That's awkward.
Look at that. If you're ever in Vienna, go to Joseph. They also had an amazing cappuccino that was basically a giant cortado. Tasted very good. We've been in Vienna for 6 hours. There's about to be a bunch of German over there. Tell me what it is about us that looks like we would know where to point people in the metro, because we've been here for 5 minutes and 2 groups of people have come up to us, one speaking in German, and we were like, we don't speak German. And this has happened in multiple other countries too, so we're kind of confused what it is about us.
I think we helped one person. Just saying.
Yeah, I think we've helped multiple people, except for the person who didn't speak the same language as us.
That's true.
But yeah, when we were at the airport in Barcelona, like 2 or 3 people came up to me in line and were asking me about their plane ticket.
Oh, yeah,
and I was like, what?
That was funny.
Like, I will help you, but what? It was like a huge crowd of people.
But I have a backpack on my front, so like...
So, doesn't that mean really not local?
That's what I would assume. Okay.
We did, in fact, make it to our Airbnb.
Yeah. We took a nap. It was awesome. What else did we do? We laid here. We got some sausage from a sausage stand outside. Well, I have a bad tan line on my forehead. They had gelato here. That was really exciting. It was pretty good. But not as good as Italy. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah. That's about it.
So?
You feel better now?
It's pretty nice here, too. I won't show you now because it's, like, a disaster. But the bathroom's nice and all that.
I got a really nice shower.
Yeah, really nice shower. We got to do laundry. I got to do a vlog putting it together, so vlogception time. That's all. We'll update you with what we do tomorrow.
Oh yeah, smart. Because it's the coolest shower ever.
So how does this work? So how does it work?
Oh, how does it work? So there's buttons here, and wait, it won't start if I press a button. Well,
It will.
it will start. If you press the button, then it starts it in different parts. So like if you press that button, then it'll do this thing. If you press that button, it will do this thing above me. I actually didn't press that button, so I don't know.
I didn't press that one either.
That button does some mysterious thing. And then this controls the temperature to make it hot or cold. And you have to press this button to get it to go hotter. So you can have like all kinds of different options. And it's also giant. And
Comparatively, yeah.
Comparatively to the other ones we've had that are probably like a third of the size. So it's a pretty awesome shower.
Hi.
Oh, it's a video.
Yep. We're in a fancy Viennese cafe.
It
I'm so disappointed.
Why?
Because it's fancy.
Oh. No, it's cool that it's fancy. The cappuccino is $6 though, so that is kind of sad.
Yeah.
But it'll be okay.
It's gonna be the best cappuccino we've ever had, based on what they look like.
We'll see.
The one we had yesterday was pretty good.
That's true.
But
I
yeah,
haven't had that
I'll show
many
you around.
cappuccinos.
That's true. Like too hot?
It's yummy. I got mostly foam. I think the liquid's really hot.
Okay.
What you're asking me to do. It's yummo. Did a good job.
As good as yesterday?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Okay.
Do you think we can eat right here?
Yeah. Shout out to my sister Hannah for telling us about this app called Too Good To Go. I guess I should as well. They save food that is extra from whatever, like breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Restaurants do this. And then you can pay a very reduced price to take the leftovers that they would have thrown away instead. So it's sustainable, and this is our first time doing it. We paid €5 for this, and it's about to be maybe one of the best meals we've had. We are at the Belvedere Palace grounds.
There we are.
There she is.
I like.
There's a robot lawnmower.
It's amazing.
It's true. Here we go. Three.
Look at him go. He's doing a great job.
Wow.
How they keep grass so short.
Yeah. Alright, tell us all of the conclusions we've been coming to about Vienna while we're here.
We've learned that Paris sucks. Vienna's awesome.
Well, we've never been to Paris, but what we're learning is this is all modeled off of the Palace of Versailles.
Yes, which is a really big thing that people like to go to in France. But this is apparently just like it, and it seems pretty chill. I don't know if the Palace of Versailles is chill. And Vienna has been, like, the people in Vienna are nice, and people are like, people in France are mean. Vienna has had good pastries. What are the other things?
Cheaper, I think. Can we say that?
Probably, we would assume. So,
Yep.
we've decided, instead of Paris, go to Vienna.
Yep.
Now it is.
I was in the shower and I got carbon monoxide poisoning because
Yeah, you got it.
the
Or do you want me to
heater
explain it?
broke.
So, there's a heater in the bathroom, And because it was really hot today, the heater wasn't able to like get rid of the carbon monoxide properly, I think is what it was. So then all the carbon monoxide built up in the shower is what happened. Back to you.
But I'm okay now.
Now she's okay. But she was passed out on the floor of the bathroom with the locked door. So that was pretty terrible. But now she's fine. And she's gonna be fine.
So my point of view was, I shampooed my hair, I shaved my legs, and I started smelling gas. But I had conditioner in my hair. So I sat down, rinsed all of the conditioner with ice cold water, the coldest water I swear I've ever had. And then I don't remember anything from there, but I remember thinking, I think I'm gonna pass out, and the door is locked. And also, I was terrified that the whole place was...
And I would also be passed out.
And that you would also be passed out, and that you wouldn't smell it either, to like do something about it. But it all worked out, kind of.
I meanwhile was laying in bed, listening to podcasts, and playing a game on my phone. So I listened to a 30-minute podcast, and I got 30 minutes into another podcast, and I was like, an hour is a really long time to wash your hair. Like, I guess Whitney could be doing that. But that's kind of weird. I should check on her. So then I checked on her, and then I saw through a vent that she was lying on the ground.
So you were in the toilet bathroom, and there's a vent? Like, what's
No,
the vent?
there was a vent at the very bottom of the door
okay.
of the bathroom that I could see through.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Okay, wow.
And so I could see you on the ground in there.
Wow.
And then I was like, oh my god.
She's dead.
Like, actually? Yeah.
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Yep. Anything else to say?
I mean, what happened after that, unless you don't want to tell it?
So then I was like, what do I do? Tried the door. I was like, should I try to break it? And I was like, I guess not. And I was like, I remember I saw a bunch of doctor signs as we walked up. So I ran downstairs to one of the doors that had I don't think any of them were real doctors, or I have no idea. So I knocked on one of those doors a bunch, and the lady was like, we're closed. I was like, you don't understand.
My wife's dead.
Yeah, I need help. But she didn't speak English. But there's some woman in there that did speak English. I have no idea who she is to this day. A patient there? Maybe. I don't know. So she came up with me, and she called the emergency number, because I was like, I don't even know what it is or anything. And the key was like, it was like not a specific key, but it was something that apparently she had a key on her keychain that could unlock the door. God bless.
Wait, what?
I know.
Like, she didn't even live there?
No.
Wow.
You know how there's those keys for bathrooms sometimes where it's just like you insert a thing and push it? I wonder if it's like the equivalent of that. So she was able to unlock it.
Thank goodness.
So then I opened the door and she called, and I sat with you for a while she talked to them. It probably took them like 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to get there.
It was a lot faster than I thought. So when I got here, I thought it was the next day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I dreamt so much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Start again. So then I sat with Whitney. I could tell she was breathing, so that was happy. I was like, thank God. I prayed a lot.
Yep.
Lots of praying.
Yep.
I didn't cry yet.
So when I was in the ambulance, it was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't cry that much. And you were like making a weird sound. I was really confused.
I was trying so hard to get out of unconsciousness.
That's so interesting.
I was having dreams that I was stuck in a very cramped Vienna, where I was like, I need to get to Prague, and like there was really loud beeping sounds, and it just was like I was trapped. I couldn't move my arms, my legs, I couldn't breathe very well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure I was making loud sounds. I kept saying, I don't feel good. Where am I? Where's my husband?
Huh. Yeah, so you basically were just laying there, and like every time you breathed out, you would basically make some kind of like moaning sound.
Yes, because I was so sick. I do remember that. Like to breathe, I had to be like, ugh.
Yeah, so it was basically that repeatedly. I was like, I have no idea what's happening. But I couldn't tell, like, it didn't seem like you were bleeding, but also you have so much hair that I was like,
oh,
should you
like
be
my
gushing
head.
blood out of the back of her head? I have no idea.
No.
But they told me not to move you, so I didn't check.
Oh.
But.
And then, did you smell gas?
No, I didn't smell any gas.
Because the shower was off, right?
Yeah, the shower was off. Yep. So then, eventually, the ambulance came and they did some stuff. I kept trying to ask what's happening. And obviously they, like, presumably...
They're too busy?
Yeah. Well, not even that, but just, like, they couldn't tell me stuff. Like, maybe they didn't know, or just at that point it was, like, not tell me stuff time. But eventually I gathered it was carbon monoxide poisoning when, oh my gosh, there was so many people that came. There was probably, like, 8 paramedics.
Yeah.
And then there's probably, like, 6 policemen that came. And then also, like, 8 firefighters came. It was intense. There's people everywhere. I was like, what is happening? Quite the scene. I was like...
That's why I thought it was dreaming, because I would see so many different faces.
So many, yeah.
I was like, this isn't real.
Yeah. So that all happened. I gathered that you had carbon monoxide poisoning. So it seemed like you were gonna, like, not die.
Yeah.
For a long time, I was like,
Right.
when might die? Like, I have no idea. But I was like, will there be, like, long-term things that are really bad? I couldn't tell. So I was happy when I saw you move your arms and legs. So I was like,
honestly,
I don't know anything.
As soon as I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be fine. I just really have to throw up. Like, nothing really
That's
hurt
so
or
funny.
anything. My head feels fine too, so
Mm-hmm.
if I did fall a little bit, it really, I can't tell where I would have, like, landed.
Yeah. So, somebody offered to drive me to the hospital. I kept asking, like, how am I gonna get there?
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
kept
I
asking.
don't
They
know
kept saying
how.
he's on his way. I was like, how?
I was like, I don't know how to get to the hospital. We've taken trains everywhere. I don't know if there's a train to the hospital. The hospital is called AKH. I was like, what? Is that abbreviation? But somebody drove me. God bless them. That was very kind of them.
So you went onto the street or what?
No, it was someone, like, in the building.
Okay.
I think they knew the owner. So they drove me, and I got here. I got super lost trying to get here.
Like inside?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how to do anything. Somebody helped me get here, and I was like, thank you.
How did you possibly know how to get to me?
They said 6D, and I was like, what does that mean? I learned that it's floors.
Wow.
It's the 6th
So
floor.
we're on 6th floor?
But, like, not really. Because I entered on the 5th floor. I don't
Okay.
know. I was confused. Now we're here.
Comfortable?
More or less.
Yep. Very comfortable.
When you want, we can remove this plate.
I'm gonna give a quick update. I'm obviously fine, and the doctor said you're good to go. Have fun in Prague. So
They did.
today we've just been traveling to.
And you felt a little tired and nauseous, but for the most part,
I
feeling
would
good
say
now.
the hour after I was feeling great this whole morning before I left the hospital.
Yeah.
An hour after I left the hospital, it was a little too hot, and like we were on the metro and stuff.
Yeah,
and
we were
I
like
just didn't
stopping
feel
and
very good.
going. Yeah.
But I've eaten more, and I feel fine now. So we've just been taking a 5-hour train to Prague. We were gonna do a like stop in a different city, but we just skipped that. So yeah, we can show you what it looks like. The window's a little dirty, but it looks remarkably like Ohio, if it will do a little bit of a break into the cornfields. Oh yeah, do it over there. But we have a feeling it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, there's been some cool nature too. So we like that.
We're at a little like food mart thing in Prague. It's kind of like a outdoor
It's very American.
North Market. Yeah, it is pretty American actually. But not that much stuff is in English.
That's true.
But he did get a corn dog, so you know. We are in Czech Republic.
Chad.
It's pretty weird, to be honest.
It's kind of cute buildings. You taking a biddy?
Mm-hmm. The castle has birds for some reason. like very close to us.
I love this picture. Look at the
Oh
picture.
my gosh,
by
look
me.
at this big owl. This is so cool. Do you see this? Ooh, you're scaring me.
Oh, it's tied down. That makes sense. Oh, that's kind of sad.
I know, it's very sad. But he's so cool looking.